Ever felt like the whole world was against you? That's exactly how Alara felt. An outcast in her own pack, the whispers and scornful glances were her constant companions. All she ever dreamed of was finding her mate, the one person who was supposed to see her, to choose her, to love her for who she was. The annual mating ball was her last glimmer of hope, a chance to finally escape her lonely existence. As the Alpha King, Lycan, strode into the grand hall, an electric energy swept through the room. Every she-wolf held her breath, hoping to be the one chosen by the most powerful alpha in generations. But his piercing silver eyes, cold and calculating, scanned the crowd and landed on Alara. A gasp rippled through the hall. Her? The pack's pariah? Lycan's voice boomed, devoid of any warmth. You are my mate. Alara's heart should have soared, but the contempt in his eyes told a different story. Before the pack, he offered her not a promise of love, but a public humiliation. He expected her to beg, to plead. But Alara had endured enough. Gathering every ounce of her shattered pride, she looked him straight in the eye. Her voice, though trembling, rang with newfound strength. I, Alara, accept your rejection. The hall fell into a stunned, deafening silence. No one had ever dared to defy an Alpha King, let alone reject a fated bond. For a moment, the world stood still. Then, something in Lycan snapped. The mask of indifference shattered, replaced by a storm of disbelief and primal fury. A low, guttural growl tore from his chest, shaking the very foundations of the castle. His silver eyes blazed with a possessive fire she hadn't seen before. He had expected submission, but her defiance had ignited a dangerous, uncontrollable obsession. He took a step forward, the hunter stalking his prey, and in that moment, Alara knew her life had changed forever. This was not the end of her story, but the terrifying beginning of the Alpha King's chase. What happens when an Alpha King who's never been denied is finally rejected? The hunt is on, and he won't stop until she's his. To find out what happens next, follow our channel and dive into this thrilling story. Thanks for watching.